Daybreak at iFiber One News Radio. Morning, Spencer.
Good morning.
Got some great guests in studio now as we talk weekly with the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and I've got Karen Leaf and Kelsie Smith here. Good morning, both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday to you.
It is a happy Monday.
Kelsie from the Shopper here, and has brought in some fun things that the Shopper works on that we'll share here. We'll have you show it to the videos, but talk to me about the relationship here, Karen. I know the Shopper does a lot of great things for the small businesses in our community.
They do. They do a lot of great things for our community. And we had Jeff on about a year ago to talk about the print side of the Shopper, but I thought it would be a good time to bring Kelsie back on. It's been a couple years since she was here to show the different things that they have to offer.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are unaware.
Of stuff up there.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny because a lot of people think the Shopper, that paper.
Yep.
But, come to our shop and we'll give you a tour of not only our printing facility, but also all of the different promotional products that we can provide. I can't tell you how many times I've heard somebody say, I really want to find this, but I don't want to get it online.
Sure.
Totally understand.
You're like, hey, I'm right here.
Yeah, exactly. So let us
print a sign that you carry around with you. We can
get us all T-shirts.
Right? We make these things. So that's really my job, is to help people understand what we do at the Shopper and also provide those promotional products so that they can buy it locally and support local business.
And that's a big thing that people like to have as we get ready for the summer season. You bring out your tent to the various different events. You always got to have some sort of a tchotchke to get people to come by. Show us some of the ones that you have. Some of the more unique ones here, like the fire scarf and the hat. Get the camera here going. You can show some of these out.
This is a custom printed scarf that we made a couple years ago for one of our clients. So something like this, simple silk scarf, but finding something custom printed isn't easy.
No.
We do a lot of patches. Surprise, surprise, patches are coming back around.
Are they?
Yes, we do a huge patch line for Alderbrook Resort, things like that. And of course, embroidery, as people always see.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
a
this
nice
is
one.
from Olsen Mattress a couple years ago, but even embroidery on the back,
nice.
which is coming around. Same thing with like flat bill hats. You kind of start seeing the trends change, but this side embroidery with the back is kind of a current trend that people really like.
So how complicated can you get? Is it all on par with some of whatever, if somebody were to think, I guess like a Seattle-based printing type company, you have all the same options, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the nice thing about, our company versus like a larger business is like you're working with me. So instead of saying, hey, I'm talking to some random person I've never met, it's, hey, Kelsie, can you come down to my business and I want to show you my ideas, and then I'm going to take your ideas and I'm going to turn it into something tangible that you can physically see and move from there. So it's a different relationship that you can build with a local person that you can expand, and we can build a line of all things that match, all the colors that match, like with Jennifer and Karen from the EDC, they said, hey, Kelsie, we need a bunch of orange things and they need to be this color because we want them all to be cohesive. And we did that for them. We made it happen.
So when it comes to what you talk about, Karen, when you talk to businesses and small businesses, a lot of folks who are, trying to get from one month to the next may not see a real need, a perceived need perhaps, for these types of items. But when it comes to this, what do you tell them about branding and marketing to help
It's so
their
important,
businesses?
to get your name out there. It's just something simple like a water bottle, the lanyards. You have amazing wine glasses, but get those products in your household. You may have a need all of a sudden. Oh my gosh, I've got a roof leak. Well, there's Cogent Construction, pens and things in your. It's just a name that reminds you, oh my gosh, this business is local. You want to support local. I love that the Shopper has this for our community and our businesses. Those online companies and Amazon, they're, people term it bad money. Those companies are not going to come in to our community and help our charity events and our nonprofits and things like that. Like the Shopper's very generous with our community.
What's the turnaround time on some of these products for folks?
It ranges widely, but anywhere from a week to 3.5 weeks is average. Everything's a little bit different. Screen printing is a week and a half. Embroidery is usually about 3. When you talk about smaller businesses that maybe don't have a huge budget, there are a lot of different objects that cost a varying number. So, I've had clients come to me and say, hey, Kelsie, I have a really limited budget, but I want to give something out. And tell me what your budget is. I'll find something for you, and that's, like I said, the beauty of having someone that can really do the work for you, do the research for you, and find something, because getting your name out there is very important. And even if it's something small like a pencil you're handing out, who knows how many hands that's going to change.
Sure.
Somebody's going to leave it at the bank and someone else is going to pick it up, and those things travel.
Yeah.
Kelsie stays on top of what the hot item is too. I remember when she was talking to us about lanyards, and I thought, lanyards? Who wants a lanyard? Well, they were the first thing to go, and I thought, wow, okay. So, she's got great advice. Sure. She knows what she's talking about.
And you help with like logo design too, right? If a business comes to you and says, we don't really have any kind of creative juices flowing on this, but this is what our business is, this is what we do, can you help us come up with a concept? You do that too?
Yes, absolutely. So we very much so try to be a one-stop shop. So a new business comes into us and they're like, hey, we just opened a business, but we don't have a logo, we don't have business cards, we don't have flyers, we don't have anything. Help. So yeah, I get their design down, I draw it up, sometimes really funny little like stick figures, but the designer gets it and she turns it into what the client wants. She
cool.
makes their image into reality, and then we print it on whatever they would like.
Their graphic designers are amazing. I love them.
That's great.
Everything about the shopper.
Awesome.
You
may have heard that 100 times. I'm not sure.
The shopper is online, as well as the Facebook page. The shopper, www.shoppersweekly.com. Good website to get to. Way to get there for all your design needs. ChooseMason.com is a good one. The shopper is also at 426-4677 on Olympic Highway North 2505. Very good information there. Kelsie, good to see you.
Yeah.
It has been a little bit since we've checked in. Cara, nice to see you as well.
You too.